are you waiting for me to throw that? Okay, let's see. Ready? All right, let's get this next one nice and far for the little guy. Okay. That'll keep him busy for a little while. Hey guys, Dan Dicks here reporting for Press for Truth, and just out for a good old-fashioned walk and talk with the dogs. Gonna play a little bit of fetch with this little guy who's obsessed with it. Right, Tone? That's 420 Tony. And then there's Kaiser Sose over here, who is not really that much interested in playing fetch at all. Not like his brother here, Tony, who, as I said, is just absolutely obsessed. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, guys, here are the things that you've missed while I've been gone, even though I haven't been gone. Because if you are solely subscribed to this YouTube channel, which today's video is meant for, well, then you are most certainly going to be missing out on a lot of the content that I provide here at Press for Truth, because I'm constantly being shadow banned at YouTube, and I've recently just gotten another strike for a video that gave me a 2-week suspension. So this is why you haven't heard from me in 2 weeks, but I have been producing content, and if you're subscribed to me on all the other channels that I'm on, you would already know that. But just in case you're not, I want to fill you in today on some of the videos that you may have missed over the past 2 weeks while I've been suspended on YouTube. So this is going to be tricky. I'm going to try to read this from my phone while playing fetch with this crazy little guy. So I'll have to kind of multitask here. But we can do this. We can do this. All right, so the last story that you guys would have seen was this one. Triple-back soccer player superstar Alphonso Davies now has myocarditis. Officials say it's due to COVID. Oh, you're back again already, little guy. All right, I think I'm gonna have to throw it very far so you maybe can't find it for a little while. There. Good luck with that one, bud. Okay, that should occupy him for a little while. So the first video to get the strike and give me the 2-week ban was this one. I don't hate to say it, straight up, I told you so. And the irony in that one is, in that video, I'm actually pointing out all the times that I was once called out for spreading so-called medical misinformation, when the same information that I presented is now considered medical fact because it's being reported now openly by the mainstream. Whereas just a few months ago, for me reporting on the same things, it's called medical disinformation. So I find it kind of rich, you know, that that is the video that would be taken down 2 weeks ago. But then, of course, I continued to produce videos. They just weren't on YouTube. The next one I put out was Truckers for Freedom organize huge protests against vaccine mandates and supply chain shortages to come. And of course, in that video, we discussed the upcoming massive protest that was just about to be taking place a week later in Ottawa. And of course, that is going on right now as we speak. And I've covered that many times, as you'll see, over the last couple of weeks. Again, if you're not subscribed to me on all the other platforms that I'm on, you're just going to miss out on this stuff if you wait to tune into YouTube all the time. Okay, buddy. This one's going far, all right? So you give me a chance to talk to these fine folks. You ready? Oh, that hit a snowbank. That didn't go very far at all. Let's try that once more. Okay, little guy? Going far this time. You ready? All right, that's not too bad. So the next one, not if, but when supply chains break down, will you be holding gold and silver? And this was an interview I did with David Garofalo. He's in the gold mining space, and he has his finger on the pulse of the markets. And I always love talking to these guys. you know, in times of uncertainty and difficulty like this, to just get their views on what the flow of the market is. And so I put that one out there. Check it out if you missed it. Then there was this, the Global Freedom Rally 2022 live with Press for Truth. That was, again, a global rally that was held over a weekend, and I live streamed that to my Odyssey channel. And then there's this, guys, financially attacked. Dan Dicks has income wiped out as Patreon cancels the Press for Truth account. And yeah, just as you can hear from the title, Patreon canceled my account. You know, over 200 patrons who are contributing on a monthly, you know, basis, reoccurring monthly contribution was canceled on me. I'm gonna put that video up on this channel later today so you could see that one explained in full, because it really is, you know, a financial attack on me because of the information that I'm presenting on this platform. So it's just brutal. All, again, the more reason why you should be migrating off of this thing, off of YouTube and onto all the much better platforms. There's also this one, Quebec bans unvaxxed at Walmart, Costco, new BA2 subvariant, and Denmark ends restrictions. That was another COVID 1984 update, where I cover, you know, 3 or 4 stories at a time, you know, just to get you the lowdown on all the latest news. So again, if you've only been subscribed to me here on this channel on YouTube, you're gonna be missing out on all of this. Then we got this one. We got a great big convoy. Ain't she a beautiful sight? Convoy! And of course, that was where I was warning that the upcoming rally over the weekend may see agent provocateurs who would try to discredit the thousands and thousands of peaceful, legitimate protesters. And indeed, that did end up happening. So there was that. Okay, ready? Go fire, bud! There's the other guy doing his thing. Yeah, so there was that one, guys. Followed that up with this. Theo Fleury opens up about sexual abuse, comparing former abuser to current Canadian government. Guys, that is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist and former NHL superstar, Theo Fleury. All right, he just lost the ball. It's over there, buddy. Go get it. All right, he'll be looking around for a little while. I'll have to go find it for him. Theo Fleury, again, NHL star. You know, he played for the Chicago Blackhawks, the New York Rangers, I don't know, a bunch of other teams. You know, Olympic gold medalist. And I reached out to him. You know, full disclosure, I didn't know I would be interviewing him 5 minutes before I interviewed him. I sent him an email. I said, "Are you available? Do you want to do an interview?" And he responded right away. He said, "Yeah, let's do it. I'm available right now." And so, you know, I said, "Oh, I can send you a link in 5-10 minutes." And he said, "Perfect, let's do it." So, boom, all of a sudden, I'm interviewing former NHL superstar and Olympic gold medalist Theo Fleury. And he revealed to me that he was sexually abused growing up. And he relates everything his abuser was doing to him back then to what the current Trudeau government is doing to its people with the COVID 1984 restrictions. So really incredible interview, guys. I want to encourage you to check that one out if you happen to have missed it. And then finally, the last one I put out yesterday, I guess this is, Trudeau tests positive for COVID-19 as truckers settle in for the long haul, and agent provocateurs exposed. And sure enough, it happened. The agent provocateurs showed themselves, and we saw the Nazi flag, the Confederate flag, all this stuff. Yeah, all got exposed in that video. The next thing on my radar right now, guys, is Bill C-10. This is something I warned about right before Parliament was shut down. I'm saying it would be coming into effect as soon as they're back up and running again. And sure enough, they're up and running again. And Bill C-10 is once again back on the table. This again is the legislation that, if turns into law, would give the Canadian government the ability to regulate yours truly and channels like mine, like as if we're a state broadcaster, and we would be subject to similar rules and could be very easily shut down. All right, buddy, you ready? Here we go. The snow is hard, so it's like Plinko. The ball just bounces all around. It's pretty fun. But yeah, Bill C10 is currently on my radar. Probably be the next video that I put out later today or tomorrow. But just wanted to shoot this quick update for this particular YouTube channel, guys. And stay tuned for that video that explains my cancellation from Patreon. I'm gonna put that up a little later today. And if you do happen to be a patron of mine, first of all, thank you. Second of all, cancel your Patreon account. But third of all, and most importantly, re-subscribe to me, but on subscribestar.com/pressfortruth. This is where I set up, you know, an account a few years ago as a hedge against the coming censorship that I knew was going to come at the hands of Patreon. And sure enough, here we are. Problem is, I had, oh, hey buddy, you patiently waiting for me? I had a couple hundred patrons, and so far I think I've only had about 79 or so people sign up, and 40 odd of those were already there. So only about 30 people of the couple hundred on Patreon have moved over to my Subscribestar. So please do that. Check the links in the description. I know it's a little annoying, it's a hassle to move over platforms like that, but remember, this is a financial attack on Press for Truth. And you know, with the Canadian government giving the mainstream media outlets $600 million to pump pure propaganda and fear into the minds of the Canadians and the masses, we need your help moving forward to counter all this propaganda. So, you know, if that's something you appreciate that I do, again, please check the links in the description to find out how you can donate, or better yet, sign up for a monthly reoccurring contribution at subscribestar.com/pressfortruth. And that's all for today, guys. That's it for me. Little 420 Tony, who's on a rampage, just madly obsessed with fetch. And of course, my other little guy, Kaiser. Kaiser, what are you doing, bud? Come on over. he's like a loner. He does his own thing. Not interested in fetch. I don't know if you can see him. I can't even zoom in with this GoPro right now, but that's all for today, guys. Just wanted to bring you up to date and remind you, if you're only subscribed to me here on YouTube, they're going to pull the plug again. This channel will be gone, but I will continue. I will not be gone. I will continuously produce daily videos to cut through all the propaganda that we're constantly bombarded with. Once again, guys, if you appreciate my efforts to do that, don't forget to click that thumbs up button. Share this video with your friends and all your family members who you feel need to learn about Press for Truth the most. And stay tuned. We're going to have more video reports coming very soon. This is Dan Dicks reporting for Press for Truth. That's a good boy. Gotta have one close-up shot for my little buddy so everybody can actually see you, right? You're so hard to see with all your black hair. You can barely see you. And then there's this guy. And then there's this guy. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.